Hello everyone, it's Crystal Diaz here from CSMA Studio, and you are watching Sing Together, Learn Together, a YouTube channel all about learning how to sing songs that are performed in English, Cantonese, and Mandarin. So it's been a while since I last posted because the past couple of months I really wanted to focus on spending time with my family, especially because my brother, who has been featured on a previous video, if you've seen our older videos, he and his wife just welcomed their second baby boy, my nephew Zachary. But I am back now, and it is now the year of the 小猪. It's the year of the pig. I don't know why I just said that. And of course, I want to wish everybody a very happy Chinese New Year. 祝大家心想事成，身體健康，萬事如意. So in honor of the new year, I thought it would be fun to do a reaction video on a new song. I guess it's still pretty new. I think it came out in December of last year, so it's still kind of new. And this is by request. Jolin Tsai Choi Lam-ge首新歌. It's called Ugly Beauty. And of course, if you guys like the video, please remember to like our channel, subscribe to our channel, and do send me and my team some comments and feedback. We do read them. It sometimes takes us a while to respond, but we do read them. And if you have any song suggestions you would like for me to do reaction to, don't forget to leave it in the comment, or you can also send us a message on our Facebook as well. We do check that. Okay, so here we go. So I guess we're venturing into her mind, I guess. Courtroom. Potentially controversial here.
我正式宣布开庭。被告人，请向前。
Oh, okay, so she's playing the two different characters.
读起诉状。
I've never seen her act before, but
被告有什么话想说的吗？
she's very enjoyable to watch. So right away you can hear she's using this I don't really care kind of tone in her voice. It's like the Jay Chou-esque kind of lazy, those kinds of sounds. Oh, okay, what are they? So it jumps from the low, talking kind of voice. The chorus jumps right up to like a C5, which is just above the first bridge. So she lives up there for that section of the song. So there's two very different textures when you hear this from the jump from the verse to the chorus. So this whole bit, that whole area is on the same head voice zone, but she still sings it with you know, direction, and there's still dynamic in there. You know, when you're singing songs like this, it's really less about the technical, you know, show-offy, belty sounds, and more about the sound effect that you're able to create with your voice. So the high notes there, I mean at this part, when it goes up, like these high notes, it's more about how it can bring out the rhythm and the beat and the feel of the song, and how it blends with the synthesized sound in the background too. Like this. This part, I mean, how she's singing it, she's accenting, and the way that she's accenting the sound, the words, it's right on the beat. So I like that. I like that a lot. GIFs. So you can hear there's a lot of sound effects here, and this is typical with songs like this, right? Because it's not about, let's hear the raw vocals and her sound. It's not about that. It's not about the nuances of the voice anymore, right? Your voice almost becomes a synthesized instrument. I like that. Who wouldn't want to be able to move like that, right? And it's interesting because if you think about if she has to perform this song live, if she's going really hard on the vocals, I don't think it's necessary. And it's easier for her if she just keeps it kind of light and steady, but still with emphasizing the accents, so that she can focus on her dance moves as well. So we'll see if this song has any big belty high notes. I haven't heard one so far. Not that it really matters, but just be interesting to see if she has that in the end. Oh, she's rapping. Okay, you can hear the texture of her voice. She's using a different kind of tone as well. It's very throaty, which totally works. And obviously this is a voice effect. I assume it's still her. Okay, so that's nice that she has that. She goes a little bit of rap and uses a different kind of texture altogether. And then she goes back into this high note, this little bit lighter quality. So dynamically, it makes it interesting because you hear these different sound qualities in her voice. Okay, so that was great. I really super enjoyed that. I don't normally teach songs like this because this is not usually requested. So it's actually fun for me to do a commentary on this. So I had to just switch cameras because my camera just ran out of battery, so I had to use a different one. In case you're wondering why I suddenly look different, there's a reason. So back to the song. Like I said, I actually really did enjoy it, but when you're watching a video like that of a song like that, you're not really meant to pay attention to the vocals in terms of the vocal technique. In fact, I think if you start to notice the vocals and you start to notice technique or the vocals becomes almost too overpowering, then I think it detracts from the intention and the purpose of this particular song. I believe that this song is meant to be more a kind of commentary on what it means to be beautiful, superficial beauty, challenging stereotypes, definitions of beauty, things like that, I think. So Jillian actually reminds me a little bit of Ariana Grande in that the way that she can play around with her voice, and she has a lot of rhythm, and she sings with the accenting that matches the rhythm of the song really well, and she has these different vocal textures. But I feel like she doesn't do as many runs and as many ad-libs as Ariana Grande does typically. Any Jolene Chai fans out there who know otherwise, do leave me a comment and send me some links of songs that she has done that has a lot more runs, if she does do that, or maybe that's not her style. With this particular song though, like I said, even if she had decided to do some, like this crazy belt note, which I was sort of waiting for, not because I really wanted to hear it, but typically it seems like a lot of songs at some point or another, at least you would expect that with some Ariana Grande songs, especially with like Beyonce, that kind of genre of music, you would expect some kind of belty high note at somewhere, or some crazy, you know, multi-note, crazy rhythmic run. But that's not in this song. I don't really feel like it needed it, so I kind of like that it didn't have it. But it would have been cool to see how she would execute that if that were requested. Say, for example, if the producer of the song was like, hey, you know what, in this part here, I just want you to go for it, give me some crazy run, you know, show me what it means to you to be beautiful and to be seen and to be heard. I'm totally making it up here. If that were the case, you know, what would she have come up with? I don't know, but it may have been interesting to hear that. But there was an interesting part where she was in a restaurant and she was eating, and the shot was almost exactly like the Dolce & Gabbana very controversial, ridiculous ad that they put out and then retracted, right, of the Asian who was eating, trying to eat spaghetti with chopsticks. I mean, why would they think that was a good idea? I have no idea. But the shot of that particular scene in this video was very reminiscent of that. And so, I don't know, I just thought of it just now. I was like, wait a minute, I feel like I've seen that shot before. So I'm not sure of the timing, if it was a deliberate commentary on that particular incident. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. Totally unrelated to vocal technique, of course. But so today was about commenting on something new. And the next time I wanted to do something, a tribute to an old classic. So think 70s, 80s, 90s, that kind of era. Any suggestions? Let me know. Until then, bye!